Live a life that is worthy of emulation. Live a life that can attract somebody. Do you desire to be fruitful? The qualification for fruitfulness is that you must abide in him. Settle. When men shall say there is a casting down, you will announce that there is a lifting up. Man in God's presence. Man in God's presence. So, man in God's presence. A man in God's presence is a man that has made up his mind that I will give praise to God. It doesn't matter what I see. It doesn't matter what come my way. My praise will go to God. It's a man that is determined that I don't care what is facing me. I will face Jesus. It doesn't matter what I see in the journey of my life. I see Jesus. I stand for him, and him alone will be my God. A man in God's presence is a man that has made up his mind that I will not be moved by my condition, the weather situation, the business, the language of the economic of our nation will not control what I do. I will praise my God. When I'm rich, I will praise him. When I'm poor, I praise him. When I have all the money, I praise him. When I'm healthy, I praise him. In sickness, I praise him. When I'm dying, I will yet praise him. It doesn't matter what I see. A man in God's presence is a man who is saying, I don't have an alternative. I don't have a second choice. My choice is to give him my praise. My choice is to stand for Jesus. It doesn't matter how life shake or move me. I will yet give God my praise. That is a man in God's presence. A man in God's presence is not a man that is moved by what he sees. A man in God's presence is a man that is moved by what God is saying part time. I'm standing for Jesus. When the going is well, I'm standing for Jesus. When things are hard, I'm standing for Jesus. When it is rosy, I'm standing for Jesus. When nothing is working, I'm standing for Jesus. A man in God's presence is a man that talks like Habakkuk. Habakkuk said, even if the fig refused to bear fruit, you are still the Lord God of my salvation. That is a man in God's presence. A man in God's presence is a man that is saying, I got praise in my mouth, and unto him alone shall my praise go to. I got praise in my mouth, and God alone shall I give my praise. God alone will I worship. All the days of my life, he will remain and be my God. That is a man in God's presence. If I have a man in God's presence in this place, will you walk out of your seat, walk up to 7 persons, and announce to each of them, I am a man in God's presence. I don't know who you are, but I speak like I hear it. Walk up to 7 persons and announce to them, I am a man in God's presence. I got praise in my mouth. I give it to Jesus. I got praise in my mouth. I give it to Jesus. Make sure you talk to 7 persons. Ladies and gentlemen, there are men, but there are boys. I said there are men, but there are boys. I made a research. I wanted to find out who is a man and who is a boy. Some people told us that those who are men are those who have wives. That's what we were told. But as I began to study, I discovered that it's not true. I discovered that it's not true. That what makes a man is not about wife. So there are boys with wives. They have wives, but they are boys. And there are some men without wives, but they are men. Let me tell you from the Bible. The Bible said, let every man be a husband of a wife. That means you must be man first before you become a husband. Come on now. That means I was a man before I become a husband. So that means it is not the wife that makes you a man. And I also discover that man does not come as a result of age, because there are old boys. They are old, but they are boys. That's why you have Old Boys Association. Come on now. They are old, but they are still boys. Now, what makes a man is not how old you are. What makes a man is not how many children you have. Because if boys keep the children they are bringing out, especially those out there who are not born again, you can't count the number of children. If soccer will tell you the number of children it has swallowed, it will blow your mind and you will know that these guys are not kidding. But now hear this. Man is not a matter of age. Neither is man as a result of wife. Man is on the inside. It's on the inside. But because of my time, I will do that teaching next time to men alone, when I'll be talking about who is a man. The theme of this program said, men in God's presence. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't be in the presence of God and return back the same. If you enjoy the presence of God, there must be difference in your life.
Bible believing mission incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
I heard that a particular land matter that is taking place at a place called Ogidi.
Yes, sir.
That they are mentioning your name and the Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Who is Emmanuel?
It's my son.
Okay, you are Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
I hear them calling Emmanuel Okonkwo.
You're right, sir.
Calling Apollo.
Jesus!
And as though that one was not enough, I had them calling Chinyerenwa.
That is my name, sir.
And I hear God say to me, fight this battle in Ogidi.
Amen.
I had God say to me, they called her on the phone and discussed that issue. And they are planning to call her again and ask her to come to Ogidi, so that when she comes to Ogidi, it becomes an easy way to trap her. And I said to the Lord, how is it going to happen? But because I dwell in the place of the Spirit, because I carry the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado, because I have a place in Him, I asked the Lord, how are they going to do it and which number they're going to call? And the Lord told me that they were going to call 080 and I hear 355 16100.
Right, sir. That's my number.
Okay, the Lord said that's the number they called before, and that's the number they want to call to invite her to Ogidi. But now, I sit in the place of my office, and I said no. Come on, help me look your neighbor in the face. Say no. Look your neighbor in the face. Say no. Look your neighbor in the face and shout no. Why am I looking at your face and I'm hearing Umweze? I'm fake. Is that the name of the village? It's your village. I'm going to be talking to you today. Sit down. I'm hearing 2 K's. Kate, Kelechi. Is your name? Kate, Kelechi.
Bible believing mission incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
I said no. I sit in the place of my office. I say it will not happen so.
Amen.
My Bible says surely they shall gather. But because their gathering is not of me, they must surely scatter. They must surely scatter. Mama, they must surely scatter. We still need you around. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm the carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. There is something I may not be too sure of. And that thing is, I will not be too sure of anyone that walk away. But I'm too sure of those in my hands. If you trust where you belong, this your tears now, I will return it to them.
Hallelujah.
And it will become joy for you.
Amen.
It pains my heart anytime the wicked play fast one. It touches my spirit anytime the wicked play fast one. Something happened this morning. A woman came to my office this morning. I remember that woman's face very well, because I remember that when we were at the other side, before we moved to this place, she came with her husband who had something on his neck here that was so big and the pus was coming out of it. The man was dying and they brought him. How many of you still remember? I prayed for that man. Were you there when I prayed for him? You people still remember? I prayed for him and told him that that thing that refused to heal will heal, because he used to come to church then with towel. He will put it there. Now he got healed. They planned to kill him, and I also announced that in the church. And I said to him, he's an only son, that they want him dead at all costs. Then I told him that as long as I'm standing, that nothing will happen to him. Now we moved to this side. As usual, they deceived him. But that man gave thanksgiving after he got his healing. He gave thanksgiving here. And he was so happy. The family, they were so happy. They deceived him. He ran away by February next year. The wife was in my office today to tell me that since February, the husband said they should stop coming. That when she wants to come, the husband will stop her. But that she wants to tell me that the husband is dead. But that she don't know what happened. But that the man is dead. And she's coming to tell me now that she's 100% back. that she's back now. That herself and her children. Then I nodded my head. I said, oh yeah, look at that man now. And ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how you look at it. The one who died is the loser here. Come on now. And it might interest you to know that those who deceived him may even be sitting here right now. And he is gone. I'm talking about a man in God's presence today. Help me look your neighbor in the face. Say, no, doesn't matter what you say. You cannot deceive me. You can deceive yourself. Are you sure of what you just said? Say you can deceive yourself, but you can't deceive me. It pained my heart. But as usual, there is nothing else I can do but to tell the woman you're welcome. And the woman said, take my family the way you used to take us before. Still protect and fight for us. And I told her, and I meant it. I told her, I will defend my own. I will. I'm not going to play games with that. I will. I said I will defend my own. I will fight for my own. I will not give account of they that leave me, but I will give account of they that is my own. Because Jesus said to the Father, as many as you committed into my hands have I not lost any. So Mama, I'm saying this to say that you stop crying.
Yes, sir.
It is not possible. If God will let it happen, he won't tell me.
Yes, sir.
If he has told me, then he won't let it happen.
Yes, sir.
Because he will tell me and tell me what to do. The difference between us and others is that there are some who can see the problem, but they do not have solution. But the difference here is when I tell you, I also tell you solution.
Yes, sir.
I also tell you solution. So one thing you can be very sure of is that it will not happen.
Amen.
And to be very clear with you, that call they want to call you, they cannot even call you.
Amen.
Because before they will call you, they will carry what they have cooked on their own head.
Amen.
I like this young man a lot. I used to see his face, but I don't know his name. I don't know him, but I used to see him. So he happened to belong here. And he's one of the young men in this place that I like. So, but now that I know that he is the one whose name they are calling in Ogidi, they are looking for trouble.
Amen.
There is something the Holy Ghost just whispered to me now. Is he your only son?
Yes, sir.
The only son?
Yes, sir. It all belongs to you. In heaven and the earth, all power belongs to you.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
The years that your family had suffered to be stranded, today I put a stop to it as I correct it. From Tuesday, there shall be laughter and testimony in your family again. It's settled.
Lion of Judah, my trust is in you.
Daniel chapter 3. Did you come with your Bible? A man in God's presence is not a man that does not have issues. Many of us used to think and feel that if God loves me, then I will be free of struggle. I will be free of pains, free from temptation, free from hardship. Child of God, anybody that said that to you is lying to you. It's not true. A man in God's presence is not a man without challenges. A man in God's presence is not a man that is living in another world inside this world. A man in God's presence is a man like every other man, but the only difference is my praise. I have made up my mind that I will give no other my praise but God. Hear this now. A man in God's presence is not a man living another kind of life. A man in God's presence is a man living the same kind of life, because the day you gave your life to Jesus, if you wore white shirts and enter church and give your life to Jesus, after you give your life to Jesus, that white shirt is still what you are wearing. Come on now. The white shirt will not turn black, neither will it turn yellow, because you have given your life to Jesus. Is it true? If you have 20,000 naira in your account and you get into church and you hear the powerful sermon like you're hearing now, and you give your life to Jesus, the 10,000 naira in your pocket will not turn to 10 million. Come on now. It will still be what? It will still be 10,000. What has changed is not in your bank account. It's not in your pocket. It's not in your kitchen. Somebody cannot say, I thought I am born again. Why don't I have soup to eat? How can I be born again and there is no soup in my pot? How can I be born again and my soup finished yesterday? Oh God, where are you? Why did you keep quiet and my soup finished? My friend, shut up. You're giving your life to Jesus does not make Jesus your cook. Neither has he become your wife. Hear from me, child of God. What has taken place in your life is spiritual. Tell your neighbor, spiritual. A man in God's presence is a man that understands spiritual things more than physical things. A man in God's presence is a man that understands that I am here at Osisioma. If I want to go to Port Harcourt, I will enter motor and pay. You don't get into a bus and the conductor turn around and say to you, Oga, your money. You say, which money? Are you not looking at me? Don't you know I'm anointed? Don't you know I'm a man of God? Blood of Jesus cover you and cover this vehicle. Let's go. My friend, pay your transport money, because what you carry is spiritual. It is not physical. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a weapon of warfare. Don't ask me why I am not rich when I am anointed. My anointing cannot be rated by the amount of money that I have. For the anointing that I carry is spiritual. For the weapons of my warfare, they are not carnal, but they are spiritual, mighty through God. Listen to me, child of God. What I carry is spiritual. What I carry is not carnal. Don't ask me, I thought you were anointed. Why didn't you marry an angel? I thought you were anointed. Why are you not riding Rolls Royce? I thought you were anointed. What happens to Ferrari? I thought you were anointed. Why are you not holding Givenchy? I thought you were anointed. Why are you not carrying designers? Child of God, my anointing anointing does not talk about physical, it's about spiritual. But don't make mistake, the spiritual controls the physical. But hear me now, don't rate me by what you can see, rate me by spiritual. A man in God's presence is a spiritual man. Nobody should turn around and tell you, I thought you are what Talknado. Since morning, this is 10 o'clock. You never sell anything. As a Talknado child, you are supposed to sell. Tell that person that Talknado is not your customer. Help me tell somebody, what I carry is spiritual. Listen, what I carry is spiritual. I'm going to balance it. It's going to affect the physical after all. But hear this, hear this. If the whole of your heart, the whole of your mind is upon the physical, then God won't be part of it. My relationship with God is spiritual. It is not what? It is not physical. Are you here now? You don't turn around and say he can't be a man of God. If he's a man of God, he's supposed to be driving Ferrari. Listen to me. What I drive does not matter. What matters is what drives me. What drives me is what matters and not what I drive. But with time, what drives me will determine what I drive. Come on, I want somebody to balance it now. Don't judge me. Don't judge me by what I drive. Judge me by what drives me. Oh my God, I got a praise and I got somebody to give it, and that person is Jesus. Now, hear me. I got work to do here, and I don't have all the time. So the quicker you follow me, the better for me. I'm trying to get deeper before I get hotter. Now, listen to me. Temptations will not stop coming because I am a man in God's presence. I'm a man in God's presence. Thank God, though. That means no more temptation. That's a lie. If you're a man in God's presence, that is when you will even see temptation. Because the Bible says, many are the afflictions of the righteous. I am a righteous, but many are the afflictions of the righteous. But the difference is this, but the Lord delivereth him from them all. But hear me, he will not deliver me from outside them. He will allow them come. He will allow them come. Then he will deliver me from. To deliver me from means I am already there. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody follow me. I got a word to tell you. That means I'm already there. When you see me in that temptation, when you see me in that trial, when you see me in that affliction, don't kill yourself. Don't kill me. Don't laugh at me. Don't mock me. Don't insult my God. For many are the afflictions of the righteous, but I won't die in the affliction. I will not end in the affliction. After you meet me in the affliction, there comes a second word, and that word started with but my God will deliver me. I feel like preaching now. But my God will deliver me, not from some of them, but from all of them. But the last time you saw me, afflictions were all over me. The last time you saw me, affliction looked like it was going to swallow me. The last time you saw me, it looks like affliction was going to eat up my flesh. But child of God, don't laugh at me. The Lord will deliver me from them all. Daniel chapter 3. A man. Make available one microphone. Give it to a man. Please don't give to a boy. Don't give to a boy. Give it to a man. A man who will not fear the letters. Amen. Read for me. Verse 13. Amen. Amen. No. Amen. Amen. Read.
Then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commended.
Mark these words. Number one, in his rage. Number two, in his fury.
To bring Shadrach.
He commanded that they should bring Shadrach.
Meshach.
Bring Meshach.
And Abednego.
And Abednego.
Then they brought those men.
They brought
those men before the king.
Come. They brought. Come on, child of God, talk now. They brought those men. They brought men. They didn't bring boys. Katatayala. He commanded that men should be brought. They brought Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When I was laying foundation for this, I told you that men are not determined by wives. Shadrach didn't have a wife. Meshach didn't have a wife. Abednego didn't have a wife. But the Bible said they are men. Nebuchadnezzar commanded that they should bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and my Bible said and they brought the men, but they didn't bring the men when Nebuchadnezzar was happy. They brought the men when he was angry. They brought them when he was in his rage. They brought them when he was in his fury. They brought them when he was bitter. They brought them when he was angry. They brought them when his heart was bitter. But they didn't bring boys. It is only boys that shake at the face of situation, but men do not shake. I feel like preaching. I feel it here. The mighty God's presence is here. It is only boys that shake at the face of trouble, but men do not shake. They brought those men. Nebuchadnezzar, you may be angry. Nebuchadnezzar, you may be wicked. Nebuchadnezzar, you may decide to do anything, but I am not a boy. I am a man. When the read for me, I feel it here.
14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them.
He speak and say unto them.
Is it true?
Is it true?
O Shadrach.
O Shadrach.
Meshach.
Meshach.
And Abednego.
And Abednego.
Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image when I have set up.
Hold on. Is it true? Is it true? He wasn't talking to boys. Man of God, if he was talking to boys, they will change their language. They will shake. When he said to them, is it true? The look on his face was showing that the man wasn't kidding. The look on his face was showing that the man was rich. The man was in his fury. The Bible is not a sentimental book. The Bible is not a philosophical book. The Bible is a book that is more real than real. He said, is it true that you refuse to worship the image which I have made? Is it true that you didn't bow down when others were bowing down?
15. Now,
15.
if ye be ready, that at what
Now, I don't want you to answer me. Listen to the words of Nebuchadnezzar. After he asked them, is it true? He said, don't answer me. I feel like preaching now. It's pumping in my spirit, but I'm trying to behave. I want to get deeper before I get hotter. I don't have all the time, but few minutes from now, I'm going to release a word to somebody. They didn't call boys, they call men. And anytime you talk about men, you talk about people like us who are determined to lay down our lives for Jesus. I was reading about men. I discovered that somebody like Brother Paul, in his time, he was preaching like I'm preaching. He was shouting like I was shouting. Brother Paul was told that there is an arrangement to flog him and to beat him up. Brother Paul said, just to flog me. They said yes, and they said don't go there, don't come there, the people want to flog you. Brother Paul said no, my determination determination is more than what you're telling me. I am ready to die for what I believe. I am ready to die. I am ready to give my life. I'm ready to go for what I believe. I feel like it now. I got a push at me. The mighty destiny is calling me. I feel like saying it now. I feel like declaring it here. Brother Paul said, I'm ready to die for the gospel that I believe. I'm ready to give my life for he that I believe. It is not about flogging me. It's about the determination in the inside of me. I am not a boy of God. I am a man of God. I am not a boy in the kingdom. I am a man in the kingdom. The Bible said they gathered the men. Nebuchadnezzar was angry. Nebuchadnezzar was raging. Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He said, excuse me, is it true? At that point, boys will shake. At that point, boys will shake. At that point, boys will begin to shake. He said, is it true? Is it true that you didn't worship when others were worshiping? Is it true that you didn't do what ordinary boys were doing? Is it true? But I don't want you to answer me, because it is possible if I ask you now, you will tell me you worshipped. I don't want to go into that argument. On my own, I give you a second chance. On my own, I give you a second chance.
At what time ye hear the sound of the cornet?
Immediately you hear the sound of the tone.
Flute.
The flute.
Harp.
And all the instruments.
And dulcimer.
Okay.
And all kind of music.
As you hear their sound,
Ye fall down and worship the image.
You fall down and worship the image
which I have made.
Which I have made.
Well, but if ye worship not,
but if you worship not,
ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning furnace.
If you fail to fall down and worship, I will ensure without delay you will not enjoy another chance. You shall be cast into the furnace.
And who is that God?
Hey, hold this one. I'm getting crazy here. Hold this one. Hold this one. Somebody's talking about my God. Somebody's about to challenge my God. Somebody's about to talk about my God. I feel it now. I feel it now. It's all over me now. Somebody's about to talk about my God. He said, let me see. I want to find that God. I want to see that God. I want to find that God. I want to see that God. I came to talk to somebody. There is somebody in your village that want to see your God. There is somebody in Abba that want to see your God. Nebuchadnezzar, you are going too fast. I want to see that God. Help me tell those who want to see the God that they will see. Somebody in your community want to see your God. Help me tell them they will see your God. Somebody said he want to see your God. Help me tell them they will see your God. Child of God, don't close your mouth. Shout, you will see my God. Sir, let me hear it again. Let me hear it again.
And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands?
Who is that God? Why was he referring to God? As far as the time the Bible was referring to was concerned, Nebuchadnezzar was the toughest and the greatest man on earth. There was no man he could compare himself with or to. Remember, that was what led to the making of the image. Because there was no other man that was standing to be compared with Nebuchadnezzar. So they said, the best thing to do now is that you've gone past the level of a man. You got to enter into the level of a god. So they said to Nebuchadnezzar, prepare yourself as an image. No need worshiping another god when you are here, because you are now superior to man. Because Nebuchadnezzar was a kind of king that he was not depending upon judicial system, neither was he waiting for legislatures. He wasn't waiting for anybody. Everything starts and ends in his mouth. If Nebuchadnezzar said death, you die. If Nebuchadnezzar says save, you are saved. Anything he says stands. There was no court to challenge him. There was no man to challenge him. His opinion was like the opinion of a god. His ideas were the ideas of a god. There was no man on earth that could stand the rage and the fury of Nebuchadnezzar. Little wonder God did not present boys, but God presented men. When they called the men before him, Nebuchadnezzar said, who is that God that has capacity, that carried capability? Who is that God that can deliver you from my hands? I want to see that God. I want to feel that God. Nebuchadnezzar didn't know that when he said I want to see that God, he was talking from this point. I feel like getting deep a little before I get hot now. When Nebuchadnezzar said, who is that God? He knew where they are coming from. He knew they were Hebrew men. He knew that he took his soldiers to the land of Israel. He conquered the soldiers there. He defeated the armies of Israel. He knew after he defeated the army of Israel, he went into the temple of God. He desecrated the temple. He went into the temple of God. He carried the utensils. He went into the temple of the Lord. He took away the utensils in the temple. God did not talk. God didn't say a word. He desecrated the temple. God did not talk. He embarrassed the holy king. God did not talk. He mixed up the princes. God did not talk. He carried them as slaves. God did not talk. He came into his land. He made a eunuch out of them. He incastrated them. God did not talk. He changed their names from godly name to names of idol. God did not talk. I feel like preaching. I feel like shouting. I feel like preaching. I feel like shouting. I feel like declaring it. God did not talk. And when Nebuchadnezzar finished, he said to himself, what else? What else? If they have a God, their God would have performed better in his temple. I entered his temple, he didn't say a word. If they have a God, their God would have done better when I carried his utensils. If they have a God, their God would have spoken when I defied the king and the prophets. He concluded that they didn't have a God. He said, who is that God that can deliver you from my hands?
Shadrach,
Meshach,
and
Abednego
answered and said to the king.
Immediately he said, listen, all this while he was talking, they didn't talk. But immediately he said, who is that God? Shadrach said, no. Immediately he said, who is that God? Meshach said, oh God, you have come to the climax. Immediately he said, who is that God? Abednego said, oh God, I will not take this one from you. You made a eunuch out of me, I didn't talk. Okay? You carried us as slaves, we didn't talk. But we will not have you talk about our God. That is a man in God's presence. I won't have you talk about my God. I won't have you mess up the name of Jehovah. I will not have you mess up the name of Jehovah. Okay, what you have is money. What you have is power. But I got a God. I won't let you mess up my God. Okay, I am not proud of power, but I'm proud of God. Okay, I am not proud of money, but I'm proud of God. Okay, I may not have the influence, but I have a God. I will allow anything, but you cannot insult my God. Help me tell somebody, you cannot insult my God. Do I have a believer in the house? Hunger may be killing me, but you will not insult my God. I may be at your gate begging for food. Or God, say anything, but don't talk about my God. Am I talking to somebody? I feel like preaching here. Am I sure there's a believer hearing me here? If there's a believer here, there's a push in you now. Because I feel a push in me. I feel a push in me. I feel a push in me. I feel like it now. I feel like it now. Oh God, you can say anything, but don't talk about my God. Immediately he said, who is that God that can deliver you from my hand? Shadrach said, oh God, stop there. Meshach said, oh God, it is okay. Abednego said, excuse me. Hey, Oga, stop there. Oga, you have gone too far. Can you walk up to 7 persons here? Say, the devil has gone too far. He has gone too far. Stop now. He has gone too far. What? God punished the devil. You have taken too far. You are going too far. I can have you do that to me, but I can have you do it to my God. I can have you mess me up, but I can have you mess my God up. I can have you talk me down, but I can have you talk down my God. You have gone too far. You have gone too far. Something must change. Oh, I will not take it from you. Oh, I will not accept this one. You have gone too far. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. It was not about Shadrach. It was not about Abednego. It was not about Meshach. How do I mean? Sir Nebuchadnezzar told them that he was going to throw them into the fire. They didn't talk. He told them he was going to throw them into the fire. They didn't talk. They kept quiet and they were still loyal. I will be loyal to you in everything, but when you call my God, I will no longer be loyal. When you call my God, I will no longer be loyal. Oh, can you call my God and you expect me to be loyal? I got a worship. I got my praise. I can only give it to my God. I won't let you mess up the name of my God. I won't let you mess up the name of my God. I can take anything from you, but not this one. I can accept anything from you, but not this one. Oh God, you have gone too far. Stop. Oh God, you have gone too far. Stop. I wouldn't have you say this one. You threatened to throw me into the fire. I didn't talk. You threatened me. I did not say a word. You incarcerated me. I did not say a word. You made a eunuch out of me. I didn't talk. Oh God, but now, excuse me, Nebuchadnezzar, keep quiet. Oh God, stop. Let me talk. Stop. Let me talk. I want you to talk to the demons in your village. Say, stop. Let me talk. I feel like doing something in this place now. Help me talk to all the witches in your area. Say, stop, let me talk. Come on, stop. I feel it here. I feel it here. Stop, let me talk. Stop. You've gone too far. The devil is a liar. God punished the devil. Stop, let me talk. Keep quiet, it's my time. Do I still have like 5 more minutes to talk here? Do I still have like 5 more minutes to talk here? Help me tell them, say, keep quiet. Nebuchadnezzar, nobody talks to you, but I will talk to you today. Nebuchadnezzar, nobody challenges you, but I will challenge you today. You told me you will throw me into the fire. I got no problem with that. You made a eunuch out of me. I got no problem with that. But Nebuchadnezzar said, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you talk about my God in that manner? How dare you? How dare you talk about my God? And you are asking, who is that God? If you can mess my God up, then what am I living for? If you can mess my God up, then what is my life for? If you mess up the name of my God, what is life about? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they said to Nebuchadnezzar, excuse me, hold on. The king was still talking. They stopped the king. They said, King, you are no more permitted to talk.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
In your family, Nebuchadnezzar will not talk again. He has said his final words. He has spoken more than his mouth. He has spoken more than his mouth. Nebuchadnezzar will not talk again. Somebody holler amen, I am here. Somebody shout amen, don't be afraid. In your place of business, I said Nebuchadnezzar will not talk again. In your career, he will not talk again. In your finances, he will not talk again. Over your head, he will not talk again. Somebody holler, never again. Please let me conclude and let you go.
O Nebuchadnezzar,
Oh, Nebuchadnezzar.
we are not careful to answer thee in this matter.
Now hold on. How many of you understand what they said? Not one of them talking. Three of them were speaking at the same time. Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer you in this matter. If it is the matter that has to do with us, we will answer you carefully. We will answer you with respect. We will answer you with humor. But Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, we are not careful to answer you. If it is another matter, we will be careful to answer you. But in this matter, this one, help me tell your neighbor, say this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, I will answer you anyhow. Child of God, I got a push here. Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, we are not talking of other matters. In this matter, Nebuchadnezzar, I will not answer you with respect. Nebuchadnezzar, all the respect I have for you, you have lost them all in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, there shall be no sentiments in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, I will not obey the law in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, I will not follow procedures in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, I will not observe protocol in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, I will not obey you in this matter. Can the child of God shout this matter? Child of God, holla this matter. Holla this matter, this matter. We are not talking of another thing, we are talking of this matter. I will not let you have your way in this matter. I will not obey your voice in this matter. I will not listen to you in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, you will not have your way in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, it is not business as usual. Nebuchadnezzar, it will not happen like other days. Nebuchadnezzar, it will not happen like other things. Nebuchadnezzar, I will not answer you carefully in this matter. In this matter, Nebuchadnezzar, will answer you anyhow. I like to push it. Do I have a believer in this house? Is there anybody feeling like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Is there anybody feeling like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do I have a believer in this house who is feeling like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do I have a believer here who is saying Nebuchadnezzar, enough is enough? Do I have a believer who is saying Nebuchadnezzar, you didn't call boys, you called men? Nebuchadnezzar, you did not invite boys, you invited men. I'm a man in God's presence. I'm a man representing Jehovah. I'm a man standing for God. I'm a man called by God. I'm a man anointed with grace. I'm a man empowered by power. I'm a carrier of oil. Nebuchadnezzar, not in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, not in this matter. Enough is enough, Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, things must change. Nebuchadnezzar is no more as usual. Not in this matter. Somebody holler, not in this matter. If you have a voice, shout, not in this matter. I can hear you holler, not in this matter. Somebody shout and say, not in this matter. When Nebuchadnezzar, there was a time Nebuchadnezzar asked them a question, they didn't answer. It can be likened to respect. It can be likened to fear. Come on now. Nebuchadnezzar asked them, is it true? That's a question. Is that a question? Is it true that you didn't worship the image that I made? They did not talk. Respect. Fear. But when Nebuchadnezzar said, who is that God? They said, excuse me. Nebuchadnezzar, stop there. You have gone too far. Son, it's all over me now. That thing where they do me don't start. It's all over me now. Somebody help me. Nebuchadnezzar, how dare you? Nebuchadnezzar, you're going to hear what nobody has ever said to you before. We are not careful to answer you in this matter. Nebuchadnezzar, let it be noted, let it be on record that in every other matter we were careful to answer you. Since we came into this land, we have never disrespected you. But Nebuchadnezzar, in this matter, we are not careful to answer. I feel like it now. I feel like the matter. I feel like the matter. We are not careful to answer you in this matter.
If it be so,
if it be so,
our God whom we serve,
listen to me, Nebuchadnezzar, let it be on record because of how you have spoken. You said, who is that God? Nebuchadnezzar, hear us. The God whom we serve
is able to deliver us.
Nebuchadnezzar, when you talk about ability, our God is able. I like to stop here. Brother, if you talk of ability, our God is able. Brother, when you talk of ability, I'm going. Don't mind me, I'm going. If you talk of ability, the God whom we serve, if you talk of ability, oh, don't let me get crazy here. Oh God, I feel you here. Holy Ghost, you are in this place. When you talk of ability, the God whom we serve, He is able. He is able. He is able. Child of God, He is able. Believer, He is able. When you talk of ability, the God whom we serve. I'm not talking about your God. I'm not talking about your image. I'm talking about the God I'm talking about the God whom we serve. I'm talking about the God of Talknado. The God. He's able to deliver me. He's able to deliver us. Because the God who can deliver one can deliver all. He's able to deliver us. But Nebuchadnezzar, I have a surprise package for you. I'm not serving him because he can deliver me. Nebuchadnezzar, I am not in church because he can deliver me. Please stand up, let's go. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Please stand up, please stand up. Stand up wherever you are here. It's too much now on me. Nebuchadnezzar, I am not serving him because of what he can do. Nebuchadnezzar, if you talk of ability, my God has ability. If you talk of capacity, my God carry capacity. If you talk of power, my God carry power. Help me tell somebody, I am proud to say it. My God carry power. Are you talking about power? I have a God that carry power. Are you talking of grace? I have a God that carry grace. Are you talking about ability? I have a God that carry ability. Nebuchadnezzar, I am not here for lack of ability. I am not here for lack of power. I have a God. Nebuchadnezzar, I have a God who is able. I have a God with capacity. To them, I have a God. Juliet, I have a God. I have a God that I can send from here to him and Bano. It will get into that compound and make changes. Amen. I have a God. Amen. I have a God. I have a God. I have a God. I have a God. The way you are doing. I said I have a God. I have a God. I have a God. Oh yeah, hold on. Nebuchadnezzar, our God whom we serve. I'm not interested in the image you are talking about. I'm talking about the God whom we. He's able to deliver us. Nebuchadnezzar, he's able to deliver us. We are not talking like this because he's able to deliver us. He's able. Wow. Okay. Oya, read. He's able to deliver us from the fire you threatened us with.
And he will deliver us out of thy hand.
He will deliver us out of your hands.
Okay.
Oh, King.
But if not,
Let us call you by your name.
be it
Listen, the last time we checked, you were only a king and not a god. Everybody in this land decided to matriculate you from a king to a god. Everyone in this land decided to elevate you from a king to a god. But let us cut you to size. Oh, king! Let us cut you to size. Oh, king, that is who you are. You are not God. Oh, my brother. God bless you. You are not God. You are king. And that's who you are. Oh, king.
But if not,
Even if he decide not to.
be it known unto thee, O
King, listen, know it now.
that we,
Know it before it happened.
that we will not serve thy God, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
Hold on. You don't understand the insult they gave the king. Let me tell you the insult and I let you go. He said, number one, remember that the golden image is the image of Nebuchadnezzar himself as a god. Now, they went beyond Nebuchadnezzar. They said, Nebuchadnezzar, we are not addressing you as a god. We will not serve your God. Your God. Nebuchadnezzar, before you decided to become a god, you had a god. Nebuchadnezzar, before you started making yourself a god, you had a god. That your God we will not serve. That your God that you felt that lifted you to become so powerful that you desire now to be a god, that your God is not qualified to receive our worship. Hold on, I'm going to preach. I'll preach till the devil gets mad. I'll preach till he gets out of your case. That your God is not qualified to receive our worship. Aside, the golden image which you have made, the story they told you is a story. Hear from us directly. The story they told you is a story. Hear from us. Nebuchadnezzar, let's take you through history. The golden image you are asking us to worship, you are the one that made it. The golden image which you made, we know it is your handwork. We will not serve a God that is made by the hand of a man. Is not qualified to receive our worship. King Nebuchadnezzar, be in the know that this is our stand in this matter. Oya now, O king, do your worst. What more can you do? What more can you do? O king, do your worst. Can you quickly jump to verse 19? And I want to go. Quickly jump to verse 19.
Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury.
Now listen. Did you remember verse 13? Verse 13 said he was raged and fury. In verse 19, the language changed. He was full.
And the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach.
Now, how many of you understand this one? his countenance, his face changed. Help me tell your hater, they cannot intimidate you by the way they look. Help me tell your hater, the more they frown their face, the more glory of God I feel. The more they get angry, the more power I feel. The more they get free, the more anointed I become. The more they get bitter, the more powerful I become. The more they get bitter, the more grace I carry. The more they frown their face, the more they look like they're going to eat human flesh. You can't swallow me, sister. I'm anointed by the Holy Ghost. You didn't create me, he created me. Leave me alone. Stand on your feet. I'd like you to stretch your hands on the altar and tell the Lord, please fight for me. Come on, talk to God now. Begin to pray. Begin to pray. Tell the Lord to please fight for you. Everybody turn that into prayer for yourself. Turn that into prayer for yourself. Turn it to prayer for yourself. Turn it to prayer for yourself. In Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Stretch your hands to this altar, everybody. Like this. Say, Father, every Nebuchadnezzar in my life, boasting, threatening me, Father, in the next 30 minutes, wherever they are, disgrace them. Oh yeah, your prayer. Move around as you pray that prayer. Move around as you pray that prayer. Father, disgrace them. Every Nebuchadnezzar in my life, boasting and threatening my life, Father, disgrace them. Father, disgrace them. Father, disgrace them. Father, disgrace them. Every Nebuchadnezzar in my life, Father, disgrace them. Lord, disgrace them. Lord, disgrace them. Lord, disgrace them. Every Nebuchadnezzar in my life, Father, disgrace them. One more time. Holla, Father, disgrace them.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
Were you born on the 29th of October?
Yes, sir.
Were you born on the 29th of October?
Yes, sir.
You were born on the 29th of October.
Yes, sir.
You were born on the 29th of October.
Yes, sir.
You were born on a Monday. You don't know.
Yes, sir.
I know. That's why I'm telling you. You were born on a Monday. You were born on a Tuesday.
Exactly.
Because you said exactly. You were born by 3 a.m. in the morning. 16 minutes after 3 a.m. That was when you came out. Oh, wait.
Jesus kunie sogariwa. Jesus kunie haina metedi magomora.
Now, hold on. The way you are looking at me, your own is August. I didn't want to tell you. But the way you are looking at me, that is why I said it. You are looking older than your age. Because the age I'm hearing, looking at you, somebody will think you are an old woman. You are not an old woman. That's what God told me. It is suffering that kept you like this. There are too many people in this place who are looking far younger than you are, but they are your seniors by age. I will remove the cloth of suffering from you. From wherever you hear the sound of my voice, I came not as a learner. I came as a prophesying prophet. I came to decree and declare to you that the God of heaven will take you away from the place of shame. He will bring you to the place of honor. I will enter your family now. I will release a word of prophecy. That suffering will end. And you will see God. By this time next year, you will turn around and say, how wonderful is our God. Come. Were you born on the 1st of October? So how many October people do I have here? 3 of you. This is interesting. Come. What a mystery. What a God we serve. The first woman I prayed for before I started, the one I stopped here. Mama, were you also born in October? 10th of October.
Okifufe na nuolia. Ebile mere na nuolia. Hawana rubere isi. Mama ndudu nuolia. Onye iye nile na garantu.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
Look, you can't carry information more than the Holy Ghost. I was still talking about the other people when he told me. He said the first person you prayed for, she was born on the 10th of October. He told me everything, but I will not say those ones. He told me, that's the Holy Ghost for you. He told me everything. He told me everything. Everything. He told me everything. He told me how you were born. He told me what happened to your mother 15 minutes after she delivered you. He told me. He told me the place. He told me how the place looked like. He told me how you started suffering from the beginning. He told me. He told me. But now, I sit in the place of my office. I come that lives will change and become better. I come that stories won't be the same. I come that your joy will be full. Oh yeah, look at how wonderful God is. Look at how wonderful God is. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Look at how wonderful God is. No one can be God. I will go to the root of that Saturday. I will bring it out from there. Sister, are you crying? Don't cry here. We don't make people cry. We make them laugh. Sister, today, the oil is flowing. Everybody in this house, you can get anything. I want to get into your family right now. I want to get into that family. I want to tell the devil that he's a liar. I want to enter deep. Just hold on. Just hold on. A little. I'm coming. I want to get to the roots. I want to extend it to your father's house. I want to pull it from there. I want to call those things that be not as though they were. Just hold on. Chidimma.
Yes, sir, that's my name.
I'm from Chidimma. I had Juliet.
That's my name, sir.
And I had the Lord say to me to tell you that I can journey from here in the realm of the spirit and get to a human banner.
Yes,
I think
sir.
I said so.
Yes, sir.
And that when I get to a human banner, that I can step into that family and then correct things. I don't know if I used that word for you.
Yes, sir.
And then correct things. And that's exactly what I want to do now. So that the man whom they said will not amount to anything, he can come out from the hold and shackles of the wicked and become what they never believed he would be.
Amen.
Can I do that very quickly?
Yes, sir.
Can I do it very quickly?
Yes, sir.
I therefore now prophesy that everything will turn around.
Amen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Amen.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
Can I step into the family of Odema?
Yes, sir. That's my father's compound.
Can I step in there now?
Yes, sir.
All the invocations, all the shams buried, everything done against your family, do you believe that in the next 10 seconds I can render them null
I
and void?
believe you, sir.
I hear that their target is the children of Elias.
That's my brothers.
Can I talk?
Yes, sir.
I sit in the place of my office now with one word. I say it's a lie.
Amen.
Who is he that say a thing and they come to pass when the Lord has not spoken?
No what?
I scatter what they have said.
Amen.
I scatter what they have said.
Amen.
I turn the story around.
Amen.
I make it better now.
Amen.
It will not happen to Martina.
Amen.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Who?
My mother.
It will not happen to her. It will not happen. I sit in the place of my office now. I release all your brothers from this hold.
Amen.
As I said, they want to kill your mother so that nobody can say the truth. Because she's the one that knows the truth.
Yes, sir.
I therefore say no.
Amen.
Settle.
Amen.
Settle.
Amen.
Settle. Now, I want to journey to a place called Ashara in Iheshowa.
Yes, sir.
Can I journey there
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody shout Talknado.
Talknado.
I can hear you. Hala Talknado.
Onye wanyi di ebube. Ebube ka Chineke mudi. Ebube ka Chineke mudi. Ebube ka Chineke mudi. Ebube.
Oh wait, hold on. I want to enter Shadrach. I want to tell the devil, if there is an idol to be sent against somebody, there is a God to carry the idol.
Amen.
As they release that idol from Achari Hechowa to pursue, right here upon the altar of the God of Talknado, I arrest the idol.
Amen.
The thing where pass man picking no, he no pass God nothing. Nothing pass God, call me go answer. The thing where pass man picking no, he no pass God at all.
Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
I travel to Hechowa in the realm of the spirit. I speak now. This year is already coming to an end.
Yes, sir.
So they are already close to shame. Because they wanted ambulance to enter Ihechowa this year. That was their plan. That was their arrangement. Even you that I'm talking to, if not that you enter Talknado family and I spoke to you, you didn't know you would be alive by now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every one of you that used to see him here, I'm sure you didn't believe he will be alive now.
Yes, sir.
But permit me to say
Papa say
that this year will not end you, you will end this year.
amen.
Do you agree with me? Oh, you're going to sit down, brother. Now me carry the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado. Come, Julie. Eh?
Sir, that's my name.
Julie,
Yes, sir.
you believe I can help you now?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe it?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Come. Why am I hearing the same kind of thing? Eh? Are you shy? Eh? Are you shy? Because as I mentioned her name, one light left her and was shining around this end. And I looked and I saw your face. Is that your name? She laughs again. Or you call me Talknado. Or you hold on now. I want to journey. I'm heading to Akano Hofia.
Him Ghana no defense. You are my winter jacket. Your baggy
Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
As you are very close to her, I'm hearing one name. But the name I'm hearing is very powerful and somehow to pronounce. Oburueke.
Yes, sir.
Who is that one? Your father. I will enter into the family of Oburueke Oma.
Yes, sir.
In Akano Hofia.
Yes, sir.
What Talknado?
Talknado.
Oweronye na gwamu bana duna chi. Oweronye na simu bana muna chi. Oweronye na gwamu bana muna chi. Imani kemko bula.
Where is your mother?
In the village, sir.
Where is your mother?
In the village, sir.
I stopped you because of your mother. For the past 3 years, your mother has not been working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As I mentioned her name, the light shone to your direction. And I came there and you started laughing. And I like your laughter. And I pulled you out from there. You didn't give me anything in September. Eh? September. Eh?
Double letter.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. Now, I stopped you because of your mother.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes,
Juliana.
sir.
Your mother is Juliana. You, the same Julie.
Yes, sir.
So your mother gave you her name.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Are you the first? She laughs. Are you the first daughter?
Yes, sir.
For 3 years, she has not walked.
Yes, sir.
I want her to stand and walk. Juliana! Talknado is calling you. As I'm calling Juliana, I hear the Holy Ghost say to me, I should call Oboyalo.
Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
Are you laughing at me? Eh? Is it me? You're laughing or you? Tell me the truth. How do you feel? You're sure? Juliana! Talknado is calling you. He asked Jeremiah, Jeremiah, answer me. What are you holding? What can you see? He said, I see the rod of an almond tree. He says, so shall I quicken my words to perform them. So shall I quicken my words to perform them. Oh God, there is a quickening of the word. That's a performance. I carry double letter kwele. I come in the volume of the book that is written of me. I come with fire and thunder in my mouth. I come on a special assignment for my generation. I bear the mark of God on me. I will leave you where I met you. Juliana, stand up now. Oh yeah, look at me. I want to bless your day of birth.
Amen.
Because what made me call you the second time was when God told me the date of your birth. I called you a second time and he's just telling me that that day was on a Thursday.
Don't know the date, sir.
It was on a Thursday.
Amen.
I'm telling you now.
I have known it now.
It was on a Thursday. That's what makes me a senior officer.
Yes, sir.
From the beginning, this was not how you were.
Yes, sir.
Because that fateful Thursday, on the 10th of October,
Yes, sir. You are right, sir. Senior officer.
that fateful day, when you came into the world the first time, you were weighing 3.7. You came into the world by 7:48. You entered this life. Look at me. I'm a carrier of the prophetic mandate.
I believe so.
In the realm of the prophetic, I occupy an office.
I believe so.
People do not know what they have till they lose what they have. I therefore prophesy today.
Amen.
I bless the day of your birth.
Amen.
From now henceforth,
Amen.
whatever you lost in the past,
Amen.
I'm calling them back to meet you in the front.
Amen.
Settle.
Amen.
Settle.
Amen.
Settle. I want to talk now. Obonyalu will be alive to see what she has desired to see. Touch what she has desired to see. Come. Any voice that said that Rosalind will not be alive to see when her children will laugh, I stand to say it's a lie. Any voice that said, you know who is Rosalind? I'm talking of Rosalind Anaba. Is your mother? Any voice that said that Prince Will, you are Prince Will, yes, and Uchenna will not manifest why Rosalind is alive. But the word of prophecy from my mouth, I say it is a lie.
Amen.
Uchenna will manifest.
Amen.
Prince will manifest.
Amen.
What Nwogu did not see,
My father, sir.
Prince will see. Uchenna will see.
Amen.
This is a decree
Amen.
coming from the carrier of the prophetic mandate of the God of Talknado.
I believe you, sir.
It is hereby settled. Settled.
Amen.
Settled.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.
You agree with what I said?
Sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
You also agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Orieke. Eh? Orieke.
Yes, sir.
That's who? Orieke. Orieke.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Orieke. Eh?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel now?
I'm so excited, sir.
You are so excited. For real.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. I said something about Oburueke
Yes, sir.
Oma.
Yes, sir.
I enter there.
Yes, sir.
You will manifest.
Amen.
I am standing. You will shine.
Amen.
You will bear fruit that will last.
Amen.
I will stand upon this altar
Amen.
when I will celebrate your visitation.
Amen.
It will not tarry. It will not tarry.
Amen.
Speed will push it.
Amen.
Why am I hearing Joseph?
It's me, sir.
Okay, your name is Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, call me Talknado.
Talknado.
Everyone in this house, what God make happen for others, He will make happen for you. The God of deliverance will deliver your family. I speak as an oracle of God. He will set your family free. By this time next year, according to the timing of man, it will not be the same again. In the name of Jesus Christ.
Bible believing mission incorporated, the dwelling place of the God of Talknado.